So today we are studying chapter 17, and we are studying especially the following paragraphs about clinging, which is the ninth link. Paragraph being 240 to 245. So what is clinging? It is firm grasping. Clinging here is the term in Pali is upadana. The explanation, so there are four types of clinging. Sense desire clinging, view clinging, rules and vows clinging, and self-doctrine clinging. So for sense desire clinging, it's not clinging only for the dimension of the senses, but it's the reinforced craving for the for each of the three realms. View clinging can be clinging to a view of annihilation, such as negation of karma and the negation of rebirth, and a view of eternalism, such as are the idea that the self or the world are eternal. Rules and vows clinging is clinging to the idea that rules and vows bring a liberation, and it's, for example, the ox asceticism or the dog asceticism. And self-doctrine clinging is clinging to sacrality, is clinging to the idea that the self is within each of the aggregate, or that each of the aggregate is within the self, or that the self possesses each of the aggregates, or that the self is any of the aggregates. So now, what is the order of arising? First, there is the idea of a self more or less identified with the aggregate, so self-doctrine clinging. Then there is either the view that the self is permanent, so eternalism, or that the self is annihilated, so it is a view of annihilation. And then with this clinging to views come either in the case of eternalism comes the idea of purifications through rites and vows, and or if there is the idea that the self is annihilated, comes the sense desire clinging especially. Now for the abandonment, three types of clinging are abandoned at the stage of Sotapanna. These three clingings abandoned are clinging to views, clinging to doctrine of self, and clinging to rites and vows. And the final clinging, which is sense desire clinging, is abandoned at the state of arahantship.